Evening chat. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? I'm gonna give it a few more minutes to trickle in or whatever, and adjust my settings or whatever, and then we can hit the road in drawing. Sorry if I sound a bit tired or a bit weird. I am tired. But if I go to bed now, I will wake up at 5 a.m. or earlier tomorrow morning, and I cannot deal with that. I cannot keep dealing with that. So we're going to push myself to stay awake for a few more hours. I'm going to get some ArtFight attacks done. And then maybe if there's time, and if I still have energy, we might play some games. I don't know what games yet. Still, we'll see. It's most likely gonna be Sky though. Not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be Sky or Stardew. Unless the ASMP is up, in which case we'll do some ASMP and we'll do house building, and you all can see the absolute insanity that is my base on there from my point of view. I've got tea, chat. It's so good. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, let's get this party started. Whew. So I speed ran like, oh no, come on. Please tell me you're come on, work. There we go. Good job. Thank you, OBS. I need to redo my OBS, but that is neither here nor there. That is a job for future Theta, who actually has, I don't know, brain cells or something. It's so funny, because, like, I used to be so on top of the OBS stuff, like, when I first started streaming, like, I immediately dove into, like, researching how to set it up, what the best softwares were for what kind of streaming, so, like, Streamlabs OBS versus OBS, and even, like, dabbled a little bit in film editing softwares for free, because I did not have a job or the money for Adobe. I still don't. And now I'm just like, I haven't updated my thing in, like, 5 years, and somehow it's still working. It's scuffed as fuck. I should probably update it, but not today. Honestly, me with, like, literally everything technological, to be fair though, like, genuinely, even in the arts or whatever, I'm such an old boomer fossil of a man, like, genuinely. I mean, you can probably already see that with my art. I'm a very traditional girly. I'm a traditional girly. Not that much of a digital girly, which is funny because I'm a graphic design major. and you kinda have to be a digital girly to be a graphic design girly. But shh, they can never know. Never. So I'm taking a bit of a different approach to ArtFight this year than I did last year, which is, last year I went all traditional with my attacks. This year I'm trying to do at least one digital attack, mainly just to improve my speed and skill with digital art, because I'm a lot slower when it comes to digital art than with traditional. I knocked out like 7 sketches like these today, plus like a full body art thing. That is going to be a actual proper big attack today, for reference, in like 2 hours. Yeah. So I knocked out like these traditional sketches, and I didn't ink my bigger attack or marker color it yet. That's probably gonna happen like tomorrow, or when I finally get it into my head to draw the other ones. But my other big attacks. But yeah, I'm fairly quick. I can knock them out fairly fast, because traditional art is, oh, come on. What did you do? What happened, man? Frick you. Frick you, 8PowerSoft. Why you gotta do this to me? Come on. We're ready. We're ready. Come on. I hate this so much. Please. You... Oh my god. I hate this software so much. Genuinely. Should I fix this? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Hang on, chat. Hang on. That is the... fuck it. Fuck it. Technical difficulties. Please be patient while I try very hard not to frickin' strangle this gosh darn mother fricking app. Why? I'm sorry about this, chat. Oh god. One of these days I will have a not scuffed stream setup. And on that day, I will finally be able to remove the scuffed tag from my stream. But until that day, ugh. It made me like completely friggin' restart the gosh darn stream. I'm that reinstall the frickin' app, which I think is stupid as heck. Who the heck designed that? This system is stupid. Did they, like, frickin'... It would have been so much easier to just update the app like, you know, a normal app does, but no, they have to be like, oh, you better reinstall the app. Yes, yes. Reinstall our app. No. Fuck you. Well, I mean it did, but... Still fuck you. What are you gonna do this to me, bro? Anyway. Hopefully chat's doing well. Hopefully you're all staying cool-ish. Cooler. I know it's pretty hot out there. It is humid as fuck where I am. Though it's not been, it wasn't as bad today as, like, it has been. Like, oh my god. Are we gonna work? This is so gosh darn mother frickin' aggravating. We're back on technical difficulties, chat. I don't know what the fuck it wants from me. There we go. Now it's working. I swear to God. I'm going to kill this app. But it's not... Yeah, it's an app. I think so. I don't know. I'm not a technology person, as I've previously stated more than a dozen times now. Technology What's that? Who is she? I've never heard of her. I'm gonna turn the music up because I can't really hear it. But I'm also, like, trying to figure out a decent volume for the music, so that way I don't bother my roommates. I think it's fine now. If you can't really hear anything, chat, just, say something. If you care. Which, honestly, it's music. It's music. And I'm doing a heck of a lot of talking anyway, so put it to music. You've got my, amazing voice. And it is entertaining you more than the music ever could. Yes. Yeah, we're going with that. That was so dumb. Anyway, what was I talking about before? The frickin'... Oh yeah, that's right, the weather. The weather. And now, the weather. If you got that, don't ask me about that podcast. I have not kept up with it at all. But yeah, the weather. It's been humid as fuck lately here, but today it wasn't as bad, so I went for a walk. Or I thought it wasn't that bad, right? It's like, yes, 55% humidity. And it's better than the over 90% humidity we've been stuck with all, like, the past month. So, it's safe to go outside. And, I mean, yeah, kinda, but, only if I'm not moving. I went on a nice long walk in the woods because I like those. They help me think. And I think everyone should do them. Just go out into the woods and, just walk. Pay no attention to anything around you. Maybe get reclaimed by the trees. It's super nice. And great for your mental health. Yeah. I went out on a nice walk this morning, and by the time I got to my nice little river creek spot that I like to just sit at and, like, watch the river, or whatever it is. Pretty sure it's a river. It could be just a creek, a fancy creek, but I'm gonna call it a river. Yeah, by the time I got there, and it's like a good 2-3 miles, 2-3 mile walk. By the time I got there, I was just like, bruh, I do not want to take a even longer walk than this. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to cool off in this river for a bit and watch it go by. Very nice. And then I'm going to go home. There's not going to be any longer walk today because I will just simply melt. I will simply melt, chat. I will become a puddle on the floor, and you will see even less of me now than you already will, which is, in fact, literally know me at all, instead of, like, me that pops up every, like, 5 years. So I don't know where I was going with that thought. Anyway. Good tea. Anyway, so I just sat there. I enjoyed the river. It's actually like really peaceful to just sit there and like watch the river, the water go or whatever. I've done it like a lot. It's really just peaceful. You don't even need to stick your feet in the water. You can just sit on a rock and just watch it go. It's kind of like mesmerizing. My frickin' god. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty nice and chill to just, you know, sit and watch the river. Just kind of like, kind of hypnotic in a weird way, but also in like a meditative kind of way. You just kind of sit there, and the noise, it's like white noise. It's really nice. I like doing it, and I highly recommend anyone, everyone and anyone do it, because it's good, and I need to fix some stuff. Fuck. There we go. There we go. Yeah. But today I got to see quite a lot of nice birds, because yeah, the birds. Yeah. They're all pretty, like, normal birds. Which is kind of sad, in a way, because usually every time I go to this place, there's at least one cool bird. Usually it's a heron, but one time it was, like, an actual, like, raven, which was super freaking exciting. But today it was just, like, normal birds. The most exciting bird I saw today was the Canadian goose, and quite a lot of them. They were, doing their little V-shaped flock fly thing over the river, and had pretty much taken over, like, the other side of it. Like, you know, the mean girls they are. Which, you know, I'm, like, not... They're so territorial, and for, like, no reason. Like, broski. This may not be a particularly deep river, but very few people are going to be going and traipsing across to the other side. We're not dressed for this. Well, I was. I'm the only insane one who wears long pants every time I go out to hike in the woods. But most people these days, in the woods, especially the people I saw today, I saw a lot of people, which, like, I get it. It's like a Friday, it's the summer, and, nice river, and this park area has, like, campsites or whatever, so, it's pretty nice to just, like, chill out there for people, I guess. I wouldn't know. I'm not most normal people. But yeah, no. They're usually, like, in shorts or, like, swimming clothes or whatever. And the other side of the river where the geese were is, like, the shore is entirely just, like, Tick Haven brush, and ain't no one gonna go over there, man. Not in this economy. So, they have that area, like, pretty much all to themselves. I don't know why they have to be that territorial, but, you know, they're geese. They're geese. They be like that, I guess. They be like that. Birds are so funny, Chad. So funny. I think I've mentioned how much I like birds, but I have not gone into full detail about my bird watching habit. It's so funny. It's so fun, chat. I met another bird nerd in school, and they put me on this birding app called Merlin. Not sponsored, by the way. It's also completely free. Just throwing that out there. But you can pretty sure it's free. Yeah, it's free. Cancel me if it's not. Don't clip that out of context. I'm gonna clip that out of context. Anyway, basically what it allows you to do is, identify any birds, especially based off of, regional areas and stuff. And you don't have to have, packs of, they split all birds into, packs based off of, region areas, so you don't have to have, the information and, about, every single bird in existence on your phone. You can just have the ones that are specific to your area, which is really super good, because, they include, not just calls, because, you can identify birds based off of calls, but, also pictures, and, lists and stuff. It's really, it's really, really cool. Highly recommended if you are as, into birds as I am. Again, it's Merlin. It's by Cornell University, their ornithology lab. And they're very cool. And their bird descriptions, for some of the birds are, freaking hilarious. But then again, that is just birds in general. They have the funniest names. And I'm not just talking about, the tit and the booby. I'm talking about the ones like the grackle and the lesser flycatcher, which implies that there is a greater flycatcher, and there is. And that also implies that there is a mediocre flycatcher. Well, I don't actually know that, but I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny if there were. And I don't know why they name the birds like that, but, It's still fun to make fun of the names, Oh god, what I was gonna say, can I name this disc without looking? And I accidentally looked. Fuck. Chat, if you have not recently, you should hydrate. I'm hydrating now, so we can do it together. Hydration. Or distration. Hydration is very important, chat. Hydrate. Please. For me? Pretty please? I'm asking super nicely. And I'm giving you puppy dog eyes that you cannot see, but trust me, they're very convincing. And if you could see them in real life, you would absolutely very much be 100% down to hydrate just to avoid making me sad. Yep. So, you should hydrate, chat. Hydration. Every day I turn more and more into Spotty, I swear to God. Oh, God. Anyway. Oh my motherfucking god. So, this is just gonna, I guess, happen periodically throughout the stream, I guess. Oh, I didn't put my PNG tube in here. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Now you can see me. Hi. Hi, chat. Anyway, we're gonna fix this motherfucking thing. I hate this so much. After this stream, I am genuinely probably just... Oh, no, that is, no, that was the wrong thing I wanted to hit. I am genuinely going to look into fixing this, because this is, like, fucking ridiculous. I hate this so much. And, yeah. 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 Music is so hype. You know, a PowerSoft, you could, like, actually try and help me out. Just a little bit. Instead of fucking me over. But, I guess we're just fucking me over. See, I need to have a button for my PNG tuber to, like, just have my signature peace sign for when I'm being sarcastic. Maybe someday, chat. Oh, no. I don't want to connect to that. I actually do have, like, a new PNG tuber that I'm going to install when I do, like, full OBS re-update. Dragon and Aster have seen it. But it has not yet hit the market for mass consumption, despite the fact that it's just done. I just am... Look, if I update my PNG tuber from the shitty one that I made for the charity stream, I'm going to genuinely want to update literally fucking everything in OBS. So, and I've just been procrastinating on that. I genuinely don't know why. Because, like, much as I hate, like, figuring out technology or whatever, OBS is actually, like, pretty easy. Especially with tutorials and whatnot. Like, it's... I'm not going to suffer. I'm actually going to quite enjoy it. You will not have me half-assing this, because you will have to pry me away from OBS tutorials when I actually start this. But for some reason, it's just, no, don't start it. No, procrastinate. You must procrastinate. Yep. Procrastination time. You will not do it. No. Which is... I guess that's ADHD for you, but hey. Genuinely, I think I would actually probably convince myself to stream more if my OBS was actually, like, fully updated too, which is, like... Because See, y'all are getting the promises Theta hopes he can keep tonight, but I'm planning on trying to, you know, get back into a regular rhythm of streaming at least once a week. Again, but especially now that it's like, you know, summer, I've officially moved into a new place. I am out of my parents' house. So I can put a bit more time and energy into streaming. Especially now that I've also gotten used to school schedule and whatnot, and I've got, yeah, and everything, or whatnot. I'm gonna hopefully try and establish, like, you know, routine of streaming at least once a week, even if it's not on consistent days. Though I would kind of like it if it was consistent days, but I'm not gonna push for it. I'm just gonna, you know, do it at least once a week, and if I stream more than once a week, then I stream more than once a week. But the goal right now is to just, you know, get the ball rolling, start small, you know, start realistic, and then just hopefully build up from there, you know? Because I genuinely have missed this, like, so much. Like, I fucking miss streaming so much. I've just been fucking busy. I genuinely don't know how Spotty's managed to, like, you know, do it, but yeah, Spotty's Spotty. Spotty's, like, crazy. This is why we love Spotty. He's the cool, insane one out of two of us, who actually knows what he's doing. Well, I also know what I'm doing. I just know what I'm doing in different areas. Trying to work on being more confident and less self-deprecating recently. So you may hear a lot of that on stream, but that's just also me in general. It's what happens when you disappear off the planet for like 4 years. My god, not again. Curse you and power soft! Curse you! This is gonna drive me crazy, chat. But, you know, it's fine. There we go. Good job! Oh, Fur! What? Yes, hello. What is insert famous streamer name here up to? Ooh, cool PNG model in the corner. Thank you! It's not staying long. It's gonna get traded out eventually for a new, improved, cooler one that I have had made since, like, fall of 2024 and just never bothered to update, but, after stream today, I'm going to sit down and, frickin' re-update my OBS, because it's doing stuff like this, and it's driving me nuts. Improved, cooler one? Yes. Yes, it's more based off of my, like, actual persona design instead of my Minecraft persona design, which is what this little PNG tuber we've currently got is. I made this one primarily for a Technoblade charity stream thing I did with the Streamer Cafe. And just haven't gotten rid of it because I guess... Yeah, I didn't have another one until, like, this fall, and then I wasn't also, like, streaming until very recently either. My streaming schedule has been ass! But it's gonna be better, I swear. I'm, like, actually gonna stream a lot this summer. I swear. And this is obviously Mellow High. I can identify that one without any problem. Motherfucker! And this is why I'm going to be redoing my entire OBS after stream today, because what the fuck is this, chat? What the fuck is this? You're supposed to just record the tablet and not drive me insane. But no, all you know how to do is drive me insane. Come on, you can connect, I know you can. You did it like 5 minutes ago. Not even. It's a blank screen. Yeah, I know. See, I am helpful. It's okay. I'm not expecting chat to run technical support for OBS over here. This is frickin', there we go. There we go. Okay, but to be fair, I do have a security. Oh yeah, that's right. You graduated. Have I mentioned how proud I am of you for that, dude? Like, congrats, dude. That's impressive. But I don't think you want to deal with the hassles of trying to get an iPad to stream on a Windows computer. So, yeah. So, like, if you have any maths involving the computer, I'm your gal. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. You and Spotty are high on my list for my computer tech sports. Yeah. I is so tired, burned out, and stressed. Yeah, I am glad about it. I feel that. Don't tell the rest of the chat, but I may or may not have not slept at all last night. So I is also tired. But, you know, we push through it. Have you tried trying to get off and on again? Yes? Okay, well, that's about as much as I can do. literally me with this fucking app. Genuinely, how I've been getting it to reconnect again is, like, completely disconnecting it on both ends and then reconnecting it. Hey, chat, Tater Mirror out of slept on all less than... No! For my secret! Now they will know I am extra hopped up on the sleepy sauce today. And they can probably theoretically get away with arson. That's... oh no. Oh wait, that's the wrong chat. Anyway, how have you been? I hope you've been staying cool-ish. I was talking about the weather a little bit earlier in stream before you got here, but it's kind of, the humidity's kind of chilled out here, but not by much. It's gone from 2 weeks of over 90% humidity to 55, and I mean, at least I can sit outside and not melt, but I can't walk outside and not melt. So we take our wins where we get them, I guess. Arson sounds fun. What we burning? Let's do it. We are burning. Ooh, let's see. What do we want to burn, chat? How about we burn... How about we burn a Power Soft? That sounds fun. For legal reasons, a Power Soft. This is a joke. I know I am Italian, but that does not mean my every word is a threat. The humidity has not dissipated here. Oh no! I would have thought it would have, just because of how far north you are, but I guess the Earth. Oh, I have been frick. Automod. 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 Maybe consider zeros, but I mean, you are Canadian, so had my boss for legal reasons. What I said was a joke. I feel that, except I don't have a job. I have an unpaid internship in classic artist style, but it's a fun internship, so I don't mind not getting paid. I'm getting paid in experience and a letter of recommendation, and hopefully a opportunity to continue volunteering there next semester. So I'm pretty happy with that. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think I've mentioned I got an internship. I'm gonna be making community murals. It's gonna be so fun! Yeah, I'm actually super excited about this place. I can't really say too much about it on stream because it would immediately dox my location because of how local it is, but it's so freaking cool. They actually work with communities that they're making murals. So the community, they don't just have the mural artists go in and make a mural or whatever. They have the community come in and help with the design and the actual making of the mural itself, and it's everything it's so community focused. And I'm genuinely so excited. I will have to find a way to try and show off some of the work I do there in the fall without doxing myself. Fair enough. Nice community murals. Yes, they are. They're so cool. I love them so much, especially the ones in this place. I will have to send you some of them after stream, because genuinely they're so cool. I haven't helped with one in years. Yeah, fair enough to not dox. Yes. Fun fact, singular they is older than singular you in English, which I did not know until recently. Yeah, I know, it's one of my favorite fun facts. Especially recently. But, that's depressing, so I'm trying not to think about it as much. Yeah, isn't language so cool? Isn't language so cool, chat? I am digging the new Minecraft soundtracks. I don't think this is new. Pretty sure it's not. But this is giving me Minecraft vibes, so I'm taking the conversation opportunity. Otherwise, I'm just gonna fall into silence in deep, quiet, contemplative focus and forget that I'm streaming mode. Yeah, I'm really like digging the new Minecraft tracks. Like, I don't know what they gave the those composers, but they need to keep feeding them that and keep paying them well, because otherwise I am going to cry. That music is so good, man. Not to say that any of the music before was bad. I love C418 and Lena Raine, my beloved furry queen. But like, it slapped so hard. Okay, let me scroll up. Let me make chat a little bigger on my screen, actually. Oh, fuck, it did it again. I didn't even notice. Well, at least it disconnected itself. Yeah, I love that dictionaries are like one of the most vocal opponents of certain groups. Literally just by being like, so here's the definition of a word. People will tell you it doesn't exist, but we're the ones who study language, not them. So true, so true. Oops, sorry, yeah, it's fine. I gotta, hopefully, it doesn't look like it got bapped by, auto moderator, because I think I turned off, like, the thing about long messages. But part of my, updating stream will be giving my amigos, my chat amigos, the ability to be feral in chat. Because there's nothing more annoying than, automod just bapping someone I'm talking to in chat, who I know, for, you know, I don't know, caps lock chatting, or too long message, or emote spam or something, or saying gay, because, yeah. I have, in fact, witnessed automod be like, fuck you! You said the word gay! I gotta go through and update my OBS. I was immediately tempted to send my $3,000 message to see if I can get automated for a too long message. Oh no. I'm not in moderator view, so I don't think I wouldn't even be able to see or unban you, theoretically. Untime it, I don't know. Huh. That was kinda gay, I say, looking at the joyous scene of two guys kissing. Huh, oh, Maradona. Yes, I turned that off after the event. The event being it just immediately bapping someone in my chat that I knew. It was one of my earliest streams. It was kind of funny, but also, like, you know. Bro, I was having a conversation there. I think this was also, funnily enough, back in the days when I didn't have OBS, and I was just streaming my drawing streams off my frickin' tablet. Yeah, Automod has some weird tendencies. Oh yeah, Automod, Nightbot. I appreciate that the programs, like, have ways to, like, make it more reasonable, but also it's, like, so frustrating, because it's so weird in some ways, and then not helpful for, like, the actual problems in other ways sometimes. I don't... I guess that's the problem with bots, though. And it's also kind of why I prefer moderating my own chat. I say, not in moderator view, but... Shh. I do like when someone says, hey, I tried to scam you to give you me money to break Twatch's toss for you, and Automod baps them, though. Yes. Yes, that is... I always love it when, you know, they do that and just get bapped. They don't get to survive more than 5 seconds. They don't even get to send their message. It gets bapped. I just wish I didn't have to see it. You know? Cause then I gotta, like, you know... It's still in my chat, and it blocks me from seeing the actual normal human beings in chat, and what they are saying. I have to scroll around them. The chat box in OBS is already so tiny. Please. Let me see. Let me see better. And delete these foul bots from my visage. But also, don't, because, if you bap my friends on accident, I need to be able to, correct you without, too much fuss. So, Oh, don't worry, I'm not a real human. No! Oh yeah, no. That's right. I forgot. You and me both, though, to be fair, so, you know. I'm in such deep cover that I just forget half the time. I, like, look in the mirror in the morning and I'm like, ah! Human! What the heck? What's that doing in front of me? And then I remember I'm wearing the human suit. It's not very comfy, but you know, you kind of get used to it after a while. Like, I lost my train of thought there. Do I need to be this meticulous about my line shapes? Probably not. Am I going to be anyway? Yes. Because I think it looks cool. I actually really don't like the way the hair turned out on this sketch, but you know, that's what I get for like knocking 7 sketches of 7 different characters. Only none of whom I draw. The one character that is even mine, I don't even draw that regularly. And like doing all those sketches in like 2 hours or less. It's also why they're sketches and not big things. I'm just doing these so that, you know, even if I don't make this random person, I am attacking a big attack. They will at least get a small one of their character. And this year, the small sketchy ones would even be colored. Because they're being digitalized. Whoa! I'm actually doing things other than traditional art. Yeah, I'm glad I don't spend all my days looking at a Xer black scene though. But fair enough. It took me it took me a minute to come up with a fake species to be, completely real species that I'm definitely not. Yes. Yeah, no, I get you. That random person looks really cool. Why did you sound like a mad scientist there? Probably because deep down in my core, I am just a little bit of one. Just a little bit. It's what happens when you're related to, like, a bunch of them. Even if you are the black sheep of the family in terms of, like, not inheriting the science brain, yeah, you still inherit the mad scientist brain. That's, like... It's like a completely different genome set or whatever. I don't know. Don't ask me. I didn't get to that part of biology class because I failed chemistry twice! I'm completely normal about that. Oh yeah, right. Oh right, what's his name? You did RP once, right? Oh, yes, I did. I wasn't the one that did the mad scientist characters as much per se, unless you're talking about the one from the nanofic, in which case, I believe that's, I think that was Marvin. Oh, did they replace some of your genes to help you become the best black sheep the family could ever ask for? No. I tried looking into it, but it is unfortunately too expensive without, even with insurance. Maybe in another country, but, At this point, I've lived so long with the genes I got, I'm just gonna let them keep staying. I don't need to be the best, I just need to get the job done. Oh, by the way, this is not my OC, this is somebody else's. This is for ArtFight. I don't know if you know what ArtFight is. But basically, it's like, Similar concept to NaNoWriMo, but like if you were writing stories about other people's characters to battle a war, but you're basically like there's two teams, and you draw people's OCs to like attack and defend. It doesn't have to be like the other team. You can attack like friendly fire to like build your own defenses or whatever, or other, yeah. It's really fun. I've technically been a part of it since 2020-ish, but last year was the first year I actually like properly did it, and this year I'm trying to continue my streak. Hello, Frolly. How you doing? I assumed when you said they were someone else's earlier, I didn't know ArtFight, but it sounds cool. Yeah, it's cool. ArtFight, simply put, is an art gifting event. Yeah, I love it so much. Mainly just because I get to draw so many silly, goofy pictures. Especially with other people's characters. Look, I know the people who are getting my silly goofies, but the silly goofy meme pictures probably won't find them as funny as I do, but I had so much fun making them because they're that silly goofy, and I'm gonna live off that high for a while, so. ArtFight is just an anagram of art gifting and hate. I mean, you're not wrong, actually. You gotta love silly goofy. Yeah. I just make memes sometimes. Depends on the character. Sometimes, like, I can't think of a good meme to do for a character, so I just draw them in a cool action pose. But my favorite one that I did last year was I attacked this person who had, like, a character with bird traits, and I have a lot of characters with bird traits. So I drew their bird-like character with two of my bird characters, one of them having wings, the other one having, like, talon feet. He's not even technically a bird, he's, like, an axolotl. And I put him in a box, and with a little label that said, "Free bird, some assembly required." I think that one was my absolute favorite. But, Officer, I drop-kicked that demon in self-defense has gotta be my other favorite. Your art looks so good. What's your PNG tuber? My PNG tuber is, my Minecraft skin. It's not gonna stay like this for long. It's not my, it's not my, like, traditional persona for, like, the internet. I just haven't bothered to, like, upload my actual one. Which, you know, cool actions pose. Yes, I love those so much. I should draw a character dabbing. That would be so funny. I actually have the perfect character I can do that with for, like, my bigger attack. Last year I focused mainly on, like, attacking friends or whatever, but this year I'm, like, going out and attacking, like, so many random people. And it's been super fun because, like, I've been seeing so many cool character designs. And I'm so excited. Hey, I've been helpful. Yes, you're always helpful, Bo. I don't like that. Why did I do that? Yeah, hopefully, whatever I get done with these tonight, I will be posting to my Instagram, hopefully. As well as ArtFight, submitting the ArtFight attacks. Just because I haven't posted on there in a hot minute. And my internship would very much like me to be more active on the internet. I'm working on an attack 2, taking a break right now. Someone said I could ship our characters together and it's been so fun. Oh yeah, yeah, it's always super fun. But yeah, I get you on the break. I took a pretty intense break at the start of the month. Not on purpose, but you know, it was nice. It helped me, like, you know, figure out exactly how I wanted to do things this month, because I hadn't figured it out yet. My problem was I got locked out of my my account via two-factor authentication. For some reason, the original app on my phone, I don't know what happened. It, like, either glitched or something, but it deleted itself, and it was not letting me, yeah, turn it back on. I had to, I was emailing the help desk, being like, help! And they were actually really fast about it too, which was nice. I appreciated that so much. I felt super bad because I was just like, I don't know if this is possible. I am, like, ready to make a new account if I need to. Ew, the internets, I would never go there. Wait. Yes, that's right, you are in fact on the internet. Right now, in fact. I haven't shipped my character with someone else's ever. I didn't realize how much I would gush over how cute they were. Yeah. The first time is always so much cute. And, yep. I would scream louder, but I'm worried that might cause the internet to notice me back. Yeah, don't scream louder. They can sense fear, and the louder you scream, the more fear it can sense. And of course, it might just see you anyway, just because I think the internet operates on Australian wildlife rules. Which basically just means that it is massively OP and needs to be nerfed. Australia kind of scares me, chat, not gonna lie. They can sense fear? Right, I'm not scared. Profuse sweating. No internet senpai, don't notice me, yeah. No! No! Oh god, I am going to get DMCA clapped so hard. What is this doing on here? How did this get... Every time I think this playlist is normal, it comes out of nowhere and does stuff to me like that. Not a cave town, lol. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know how that even got on there. I haven't listened to Cave Town in, like, since the pandemic, actually. But to be fair, this playlist was made during the pandemic as well, so that might explain it. But also, how did it get on there? Save music for streaming with added copyright songs to keep you panic. Yep. And the added copyright songs are apparently, mine. Oh, by the way, what are your pronouns so I can talk equally correctly? He, they. Thank you for asking. How about you? He, they, it for me. Gotcha. And that does not. Can I technically do this easier and normally? Yes, I can. Will I? No. I refuse. Screw you. Faster, normal way. I do things my way. The Frank Sinatra song is gonna play next on this playlist, I swear to God. I don't even listen to Frank Sinatra, that's my mom's thing. I'm not even joking. My mom loves Frank Sinatra. She has like a 4 CD collection of like his greatest hits or whatever. And yes, My Way is in fact on that CD. Oh, have you seen like the new Life series? I have not, but I did see it came out today, which is gonna be fun. I'm intrigued by the title. So you can do things the easy way or the my way. No, I haven't given you the other my way. Octopus, I love that. I haven't seen the Heart Enhancement skills. Yes, it really does work. It's super cool. Yes. I'm just super excited by the name itself. Well, not spoil, but I spent ages deciding who to watch, and I chose Jim, and I think that was the best thing. I definitely recommend. Alrighty. Jem's POV for the Life series is like always really good. I will add her to the list. Usually I watch like solely Scar, unless I have like time, in which case I will like throw in various other members. at random. I think Gem will be my current at random. I mean, I'm a normal amount of interested in it. That's okay. We're all nerds here. I don't watch those things very much, but I enjoy watching Green's POVs. Yeah, Green's POVs are usually pretty good. I'm just a good times with Scar Girly. I love him so much. Parasocially, of course. Just for episode 1 so far, I recommend Jen because a lot happened around her, and she had a condition for this episode that made it 3 times funnier. Interesting. Interesting. So I know what I'm watching while I'm fixing OBS tonight. Yeah, I do like Good Times with Scarfield live series. Yes, it's good. I gotta take my dog out, but hopefully I can catch another stream. Bye! Bye! Have a good dog walk! Let's make the curve around it a bit more. That is not the eraser. The music is way too hype for drawing, but this is fine. Well, it was. No! You were doing so well! I still have yet to catch any other POVs, but I shall get around to it this weekend, probably. Yeah, honestly, probably same. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely gonna be probably watching something while I'm fixing OBS. Just cause, nope, that is not. Yeah, because sometimes I gotta fill the silence with something. The silence between the, frickin' instructions. It did last a while, though, yeah. I was impressed. I was so happy. I was like, I finally got it to work. And then it betrayed me. Wherever you go, wherever you go. I love Good Kids so much. Not only are they DMCA free, they got good music. I don't like that. That's supposed to be O1. No, that did not turn out right. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. See, this is why digital art takes me so long. I'm too much of a perfectionist with it. Because I can shape the lines, like, so much finer than I can. traditionally, for better or worse. But to be fair, if I wanted to get it to like look like my actual art style, I do kind of have to do that digitally. Digital is so weird. It's like you'd think the pen would work like a normal pencil, but it does not. It's like a weird third thing between like a paintbrush and a pencil. Betrayal, or yeah, I mean, I could use a pseudonym like stabbed in the back, but to each there was the correct word choice. To be fair, the second you put that ... after the or, I was immediately trying to think of synonyms for betrayal as well. I could not think of any either, but it feels like there should be. We should invent it. We should invent a word. Collectively, as a human, as a society of mainly humans, but not all. We should come up with a word, a second word for betrayal. At least in English. There's probably like 15 different words for it in like another language, a lot of other languages. I am unable to do digitally correctly except pixel art. I'm okay-ish at pixel art for some reason. That's, like, impressive. Pixel art is so hard. I genuinely fear pixel art. But yeah, digital is like a learning curve. I was looking back at my old digital art from when I first started recently, and I was like, oh holy fuck, I've improved like so much in 5 years. But also, I still barely know these programs. It's like learning how to draw all over again. That's primarily why I actually have my traditional sketches underneath most of my digital artwork. Because I'm like, it's so much harder to sketch digitally the way that I do traditionally because of how pen opacity works digitally. And yeah. Word invention time? Ooh, okay, can I suggest false trust? I was gonna go with something less normal like Guichagamog, but that doesn't really have the meaning built in. I like false trust. Guichagamog is missing like a couple umlauts or something, and it's gonna be like the German word for like another kind of betrayal or something. German betrayal. There we go. Her front hair's all done. Now we're gonna merge down. And merge down again. And then make a new layer. And then put the hair on top. And then we're gonna work on the face. Because if I work on those antennae, those moth antennae right now, I'm probably going to cry. because that's going to be a whole mess. Oh, it's from his new Guchagamog. Help all umlauts. Wait, no, it's the no, you got it right. You got it right. That's the umlaut. Don't ask me how I know specifically what the umlaut is, but not the other fancy letter character names. It's definitely not because I have a very unique taste in character names, and needed to have a character with an umlaut in their name as a baby tween. Nope, definitely not. Baby Theta did not have terrible taste in names. He was completely normal about names, in fact. And in fact did not name two aliens who were originally brothers, Chuck and Charlie. No. Nope. He did not. He was a normal, sensible guy who also did not proceed to make an entire family of characters, all with variations of the name Alex. Because he also thought that was funny. Oh good, we found the right one then. Chuck and Charlie. They should have a posh third one they don't mention named Charles. Yes. That's canon now, I guess. That's gonna be canon now. I don't know how it's gonna be canon, but it's gonna be canon. Genuinely, it's from the Circadian Chronicles, which is the story with Fental. I think you've met Fental from the RPing days. But that world is like literally a space soap opera. It's a space opera and a soap opera. I think I met Fental. Yeah, Fental. Yeah, he's the evil telepathic dictator. I love him so much. Space opera. I think I may have misspelled their name here. Yes. F-I-N. Here, I'll spell it on the chat. No, it's not letting me. F-I-N-T-A-L, but Fental also works. Oh wait, it sounds like someone flying a plane in a bath while singing. I'm not gonna lie, that could be the entire theme song for that entire series. It's just chaos. I love it so much, but also like, this is too thick. The lines are too thick. I need to get rid of you. Die. Not in a video game. In a video game drawing. The best answer. Fintal. I love Chaos Law. Yes, it's so much fun. It's got all of the political and war drama of Star Wars and Star Trek and whatnot, but also all of the stupid family drama of a soap opera. Technically, you could also argue there's a little bit of Game of Thrones in there with how much royalty and nobility problems are in there as well, but I haven't read or watched that, so yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure there's significantly less violence and murder against the main cast. In mine compared to George R.R. Martin's. That's not to say there isn't quite a lot of people dying, just not as much the main cast. I'm going to put a trade embargo on you. Brother, no! Literally. Literally. The thing about the prequels that drives me so nuts, right, is they have the potential to be so interesting, but you need like 5 books to understand everything that's going on in the first movie. And you need those 5 books again to understand like the frickin' rest of the prequel trilogy, and it drives me nuts every time. I mean, realizing that my planned series does technically involve the death of every main character. Oh no, chat. Oh no, what have I done? I mean, they're fun stories. It's called angst. That is a terrible mouth. What was I thinking? I don't know. I think I was trying to make a different kind of mouth. Okay, or you can be like me and kissed like the character of Jar Jar. I exist to annoy people who hate on things. Honestly, valid, and I support that. I don't hate the prequels or the sequel series, honestly. I think they both have, like, their good bits and their bad bits. I just wish that, you know, the prequels didn't require a whole bunch of other media to make them make more sense. Because just like the character of Jar Jar. Yeah, that makes sense. To be fair, only like 2 main characters die on screen. It's just that most people don't tend to live for thousands of years. Yeah, that does tend to be a problem. But see, what I like to do to solve that problem is time travel. I actually don't. It's ironic because time travel only appears in one series. One of the 6 stories is supposed to be depressing. Yeah, most of my stories are supposed to be depressing too. But I think with my stories, especially recently, is I don't kill people as much, but I don't make the lives that they still have to live any better. Oh hey, there is time travel. That's why so many of the characters end up dead. Not joking. No, but same, literally with the Circadian Chronicles. Not me sipping my tea loudly, because it is in fact the tea here. Time travel. You think it's going to solve all your problems, but it actually just makes all of them worse. To be honest, that's the only reason why I even kept the mechanic, because the fact that it would cause so many problems was just simply like 50 times funnier. And space opera. Space soap opera-y. I'm gonna establish a whole new genre. Oh, is that what that sound was? Yes, that was me slurping my tea. It's technically a bit cold now, but I have a giant thermos, and I can just pour more, and it'll be hot, even though I made it, like, this morning. At literally 7 a.m. It's still boiling hot. Yum, yum, yum. To be fair, time travel did solve their problems, but only caused the main antagonist try to use it to create those problems in the first place. We need to sit down and, like, compare plots between our main stories here. Because God fucking damn, that's also Circadian Chronicles. Probably not in the, it's not in the normal way. To be fair. It's not the, I'm gonna go back in time and try and change something. No, he goes back in time and brings back a plague. But little did he know that, yeah. Imagine being normal couldn't be me as a bitch. I have 4 copies of me writing my entire plan of the series in the same text document from me explaining it to other people. Mood. Well, actually, I haven't... No, I actually did do that once on NaNoWriMo. I forgot. Brings back a plague omen. Yes, it also ties into a much larger story that extends beyond the Circadian Chronicles that I will not get into here. But it was hinted at quite a little bit in my nanofic, just a little bit. But I never got to fully flesh that out. But basically, what's funny about the plague is it's super deadly, but it was artificially created. It was artificially created before COVID. But it was artificially created by some other people who also sent it back in time to kill people. And then this dipshit comes and is like, I know exactly what this civil war needs to cause problems. Bringing back an incurable plague from like 1,000 years ago, and using it as biological warfare. This definitely will not backfire on me at all, whatsoever. It proceeds to backfire on him so bad. I was so glad to finally have a written copy of the entire plan, and I'm so excited to write each and every one, but I can't wait for the rug pull from cheery, feel-good, heroic stories from the first 5 to depressing wasteland of the last one. Oh, I love that. That's see, I start off like heavy hitting in book one, but it's hidden behind like a whole bunch of like cheery stuff, and then at the end it hits you like at the end of book one. All the soap opera shit starts happening all at once. And then from then on, the shit doesn't stop hitting the fan. There's lots of jokes. So many jokes. They will not help you forget the trauma. I plan to give my readers trauma from the Whiplash. Yes, yes. Everything, everywhere, all... Yes! I still need to see that movie. I have the time. I just have been watching other things. Definitely not Batman the Animated Series. Nope. It's fine. It's only, like, the movie that defines literally every little thing in my writing process. According to people who know my writing and have seen that movie. Jokes are nice. I have not watched that movie either, y'all. I was gonna type a message about going to write about Batman. Yes. 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 My most recent hyperfixation has been DC. Specifically Batman and my Robin boys. Because, you know, I love Kevin Conroy plus Batman 1010. I mean, I like the series in normal amount. Honestly, same. I'm only like 3 or 4 episodes in, but like, best Batman I've ever watched. I love it so much. It's so nice seeing a cool Batman. Oh, I think one of these eyes is bigger than the other. It's... I can just fix that. This song is way too epic for me fixing an eye. What the heck? What the heck? I will admit this is the first time I'm excited for a live-action superhero movie. Oh, you mean the Superman one? Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how it goes too. It looks really interesting. Especially since we're getting people who like actually know a little bit more about the comics anyway too, making these movies, which is a fun change from everything that goes on in Marvel and the MCU. Also, James Gunn does a decent job most of the time in this genre. So, should be fun. Also, the fact that they brought in crypto. Like, yes. Yes. Thank you. Give me the doggo, please. Genuinely, though, Batman the Animated Series is saving me from, like, spending all of my student loan money at the local comic shop, so it's been fun. Shoot, stream muted itself on my end for the last 2 minutes, but yes, everything I heard James Gunn, even from the people trying to hate on the currently not even aired series makes me more excited. Yes. He generally does a good job. I didn't. The DC animated universe, especially as of recently, has been a bit weird, but I'm just gonna stick with the live action and the older animated stuff, I think, for now. Especially they're not all just gonna be generic superhero movies. They're all different genres with different superhero characters, which, yes, that is something that annoys me. Marvel's oversaturation with making everyone think all superheroes are the same. Yes, thank you, please. Like, one of the things that's like got me in the chokehold of the DC hyperfixation is like how all of the superheroes in DC, especially like the Justice League ones, all have like different like superhero like themes and personalities and characters. Not so much like when you're watching the CW. The CW is like weird in that they like try and make the Flash and Green Arrow, Batman and Superman, but as a general rule, like they're all, they have so, I love their character philosophies and I want to eat. Yeah, that's other side. Sorry, I got distracted. Yes. Be distracted by the good song. Eat good song. Yeah, I tried watching the Harley Quinn animated series before I started watching the Batman animated series, and I didn't like how they did My Boy Nightwing. Like, I know it's supposed to be a bit more of like a parody, but and then the Creature Commandos show was really, really weird about women. But that's, I just had, I'm just weird. Oh yeah, that new one. It's a yeah, it is! It is! Like, I liked some bits of it. I thought some bits of it were interesting, but like, the rest of it was just so... So I'm just sticking with the older DC animated universe. Mainly just because I've heard more good things about that. And I'm more willing to excuse things just because they're old, rather than, yeah. I don't want that. I think they get like Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn themselves. Yes, they get them really well, but everyone else is wrong, and it drives me nuts. I'm like, what did you do to my boy Nightwing? What did you do to my boy Bruce Wayne? What did you do to the Joker? We don't trust him around children. Did you see what happened do you see what happens every single time he gets a hold of a Robin? No, keep him away from kids. If he doesn't kill him, he's gonna turn him into, like, a Joker minion or something. Nah. It's like, I understand it's a different series, too, though, but, like, sometimes wish I had face cam, just so you could see my facial expressions for this. I fully recommend the entire Batman animated series because it was good. I only got around to like one episode of the Justice League Unlimited, which was pretty fun, and I've seen so many clips of the animated Flash that I love and really want to get into that series. Yeah, I've heard lots of really good things about those ones, turning kids into Joker minions. See Batman Beyond. See everything he did to Tim Drake. That one time. But, you know. I've also liked some of the animated movies. But, that's only because I have a Jason Todd problem. I like my murder babies. My only gripe with Batman the animated series is when they switch around and they barely even mentioned it happened for like the first 4 episodes. Oh no! Oh no! That's a problem. Especially depending on which Robins it is, because, like, every single time a Robin switches out, it's, like, always super dramatic. Except for Steph, but we don't... I don't think they bring Steph in. I think Carrie Kelly's the closest thing they get to bringing the girl Robin into the animated series, if I remember correctly. I think it's cause episode order was changed between production and release. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But, like, also, my brother in Christ. This is important plot and lore. I'm trying right now to think about, like, if any of the male Robins actually have, like, a chill, calm trading between the Robin mantle, passing of the Robin mantle, and I genuinely don't think any of them. I think they skipped my boy. They skipped my... my boy. Why would they do this to me? It's fine. It's fine. I like all the other Robins too. I don't have like a top favorite or anything. Like there's a decently large time skip between the two of the series in Batman. It's because there's way too much Jason Todd story needed for it. No, true though. True. There's a reason why the Under the Red Hood storyline is like an actual full-on animated movie. And it's not PG either. So I kind of get it, but like... I keep getting robbed of my boy. I just want my boy. To be fair, though, I'm also just paranoid about Jason Todd representation anywhere. With DC anyway, though, to be fair. Just because, especially recently, DC's been really weird. But, it's fine. It's also funny how, yes! Yes, yes! 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 Yes. I'm more of a, like, I'm newer to the comics and whatnot, but, like, he is Robin to me. His version of his Robin run is Robin to me more than Dick Grayson. Which is weird, probably, but because I think most of my knowledge of Robin comes from the Lego Batman movie before. But I was reading, like, Jason's run. There's some bits of, like, Jason's run of Robin, and I was like, yeah, he makes more sense as Robin than Dick does. Dick is just all angry, which, like, valid, but he's more of what I associate with Robin. But yeah, for Death in the Family is such depressing. Because, yeah, it is. And Dick has been Nightwing since Dick is in 40. Yes, Lego Batman movies. It was my first exposure to Batman, yeah. I watched that movie and I was like, oh, I want to learn more about these superheroes. And proceeded to take a slow plunge in. To be fair, I'm doing so many to be fair. To be fair. There's a lot of things that need to be faired. Yeah, Lego Batman planted the seed. And so when I finally started, like, digging in more, because I live near an actual cool comic shop now, and so I can buy and read comics, I was like, why is Dick so angry? Solely because of Lego Batman. But yeah. As far as Batman goes, there are so many different versions and so many different stories now that it's weird. Yeah. Yeah. The thing with, like, the comics and stuff is it's kind of like religion in that you kind of gotta make your own canon. Hey, cool comic shops. These are yes, they are. They are. I love mine so much. It's right next to a boba tea place. Like, literally right next door to it. I have to be careful though, because otherwise I will spend all of my money there. But it's fine. The last time I went to that comic shop and bought comics, I definitely did not walk out of there with, like, over 10 comics. No. Definitely not. Because that would be a catastrophic waste of money. Oh, come on! Why you gotta do this to me? What's my I don't have that I spent it at comics and tea mood? I'm gonna be fair at this point. I have so much, like, tea stocked up that I don't need to buy more tea, I just need to drink tea. Drink my tea. I was like, I gotta get a friend, I gotta get all the different options. And now I have so many options. I have no room on the shelf. But it's fine. It's not as bad as my bookshelf. My bookshelf is worse in terms of space problems. It's called Books Are Fun. So I'd be like, I don't recognize this song. Should it be on the playlist? It should. It should. I just needed to get to the part I recognized. Okay, that's somehow done. Forgot. I gotta add the moth eye things. So maybe like making 7 of these to do. And see if I could try and do in one stream was a bit ambitious, but we live and we learn, chat. We live and we learn. Oh, I missed a giant chat. Oh, recently went to the No Man's Land Batman series, and it's such a different vibe from so many other Batman storylines. I would say it's not a necessary read at all, but it was such a big event at the time with a lot happening, and such a different vibe while demonstrating exactly who all the characters who showed up have been, and it's an interesting series, I guess. I might check it out. Gives a lot of explanation about Gotham itself, I guess. Living and learning? Do I have to do both? That sounds so tiring. Nah, that's just me and Shadow the Hedgehog. You don't have to do anything, you graduated. I am, in fact, too much of a nerd. That looks... no, bad, wrong. Let's get these eyeballs. I don't even know what moth eyes. That Lands feels like an AU as someone who enjoys the Batman the Animated Series, but like the characters themselves are exactly the same, at least in the first collection of it that I read. Interesting. Well, that'll make a fun read, I guess. And if I hate it, I've owned so many books I hate at this point. What's a couple comic books? I say as my bookshelf sags under the weight of every single book I've collected over the years. My tea is so hot. Alrighty. And unfortunately... Oh no, wait, I can just go to the clothes now. I mean, the long and short of this setting is the U.S. abandons Gotham after a massive earthquake there because insurance companies lobbied them because they didn't... Damn! I both love and hate that at the same time. Because I can definitely see that happening. I mean, hell, we're already doing it to California. It's also super funny that Gotham gets earthquake just because I'm pretty sure it's on the East Coast, right? The East Coast doesn't get the earthquakes. What happened to Gotham? Was it one of the demons? Yeah, but shakes up so much of this. Oh god, I love that. I love it when stories like actually like properly explore like, well, if this happened, what would the world be like? Like genuinely, that's some of my favorite shit that a storyteller can do. Like, give me that, yum. Follows from an earlier series which involved the earthquake's direct consequences, but I didn't read that one. See, I'm just overly determined as an East Coast girly to figure out what the heck caused that earthquake. Which is probably the stupidest gripe you could have, but I never said I was smart and had normal gripes with things. That weren't slightly petty. I'll let you know when I find out about that the cause of that earthquake, though. Yeah, it means basically it's just the most destitute. A lot of the villains and the people trying to do their best to look after others after the government abandoned them are the only people remaining in Gotham. Ooh, yum. Yum. Give me. That is a good storyline. Good shit. Good soup. That sounds so interesting as a setting already. To the point where there's a story where Superman tries to help and ends up making... No! Oh no! To be fair, I can see that happening. They're there's a reason why Superman doesn't get called into Gotham. And I think we kind of stumbled on the story example reason why the poor guy is so heartbroken. Yeah, of course he would be. He lives to help people. But hey, it was an early example of the entire Bat family working together really well. Ooh. Cohesive Bat family team dynamics. Good food. They're not always arguing. Thank God. Is this going to burn my tongue, or let me sip? Maybe they worked together really well, mostly because Batman just wasn't there for that first half. No! Oh, God. Why is it so accurate? Bruce Wayne was trying really hard to make the government, not abandon their citizens. I mean, honestly, as he should. It's the only thing he can really do, actually, legitimate story-wise, to be fair, now that I think about it more. If you want to keep his characterization correct. Bruce and Superman. Bruce and Clark. They're such great foils to each other. And it's so funny because they're like the same person, but like with one of them has the powers of God and one of them has the money that like gives him the powers over humans like a god. This is even Lex Luthor's president story. Oh God. At least not at the start. Until you hear that maybe changes. Interesting. Lex Luthor is the president. I've heard those. I'm just trying to imagine the chaos that would bring to that setting. Just solely because of everything I know about Lex. Yeah, except now Batman is canonically poorer than insurance lobbies! No! How? Oh, it's because he's being an ethical billionaire. Actually, that does make sense. But like, come on, man, this is fiction. Let me have my fantasy of my nice billionaire who saves the world because he's richer than the insurance lobbies. I'm kidding, but also not. Oh, apparently Lex is a really big part of the late game, so I'm looking forward to the rest, but yeah, it's fun. I will have to check that out the next time I go to the comic shop, which is probably not going to be for a while, due to a bunch of things. Namely, my birthday coming up next week, but when I do, I will be sure to pick up some issues of that. I mean, I think Lex is the one that ultimately rescues Goth. Oh no! I love, yum. I always love reluctant villain superheroes. Yeah, as I said, it feels kind of out of place with the rest of the stories, but it's such good characterization. Honestly, I'll take good characterization over not feeling right with the plot of everything else. Eventually, the two things will come together. Okay, now for my little star thing. Right now, I'm trying to think of other good comics before Vendetta. It's okay, man. I'm probably just gonna like pick up like 50 million different comics off the shelf and figure out what the good ones are that way. That's how I figured out like normal books, so you know. Surely it will work the same way. I mean, the good thing about comics, at the very least, is like you'll kind of figure out more. That's a fun way of doing it. Well, I enjoy that too. Yes, yeah. I think comics actually make that a bit more easy too, because they're like, because of how they're structured or whatever, how they're sold, or because they're like little chunks of it at a time, and like you can usually figure out which, yeah, they're serialized, but not necessary to be read in order. Yes, that, and also like within like the first few issues or so, you can figure out whether or not you like the storyline or and where it's going, and then you can just stop. You don't have to buy the rest of the series. You can just stop, so you don't have to buy like the whole thing, like you do with a normal traditional book. Probably. There we go. And now we're going to do a little magic trick. Even though I said I don't do those, but shh. I lied. Pardon? Oh, it's on the end. I forgot the end is like 50 million tracks long. Wait, you mean I didn't need to read through the entirety of the series just because I started reading it? Not why. I shall read books one at a time. Sorry, I just wanted to say novel idea in regards to books. Alrighty. And then you can just go like that. And then one more time. And then you go like fix you a bit. There we go. Sorry, you're good. Because novels. Yes, I got you. I love puns. Oh crap. Now we're just looking at a black screen. Again. Bruh. I didn't even notice. I've been staring at it for like 5 minutes. Oops. Ignore that. You saw nothing. I mean, not fully black. Yeah, true. At least the PNG tuber dancing around makes it feel a bit less weird. There's a PNG in the corner, yes. He's bouncing. Okay, there we go. Top and shirt, done. Now I can do the rest of it, like the shoulders and stuff. It went black again. You don't like things being weird? As a midge, not a true fan. Yeah, I know. I'm the fakest fan there is. Please. Please stop. Just... I love how it went from there we go. And now we can get back to watching me make lovely little shoulders. That are definitely anatomically correct. Other shoulder time. I mean, it's a fun enough watch. It's been an hour since I planned to write while having your stream in the background. I'm still here in chat. I mean, technically you did get some writing done. Just not the writing you planned. Oh, God. I hate shoulders. Shoulders, chat. Now what you gotta watch out for. Everyone always says it's hands, but no, it's actually shoulders. Yeah, some people will also argue with you and say, no, actually it's not hands, it's the other eye. No, it's shoulders. Nothing but Angdiel or Kal-El or Nardia. Nerdy love. Oh, God. My God, can you stop? Bang, Powersoft. Or Tarmod, I guess. He's a main character too, I guess. I love those kinds of characters, the one that are like, oh yeah, I guess they're a main character too. But I think that's by a technicality. That, I'm not trying to connect to that. I'm trying to connect to this. There we go! Good job! Holy... Nardula is the planned depressing one. Ooh. Ooh. Yum. The depressing characters are my favorite. To be fair, I say that about, like, literally all of the characters. Funnily enough, at one point, he was the main character, and now he's... Oh, I guess he's kind of important in that one book, yeah. God. I love those kinds. My favorite characters. My favorite characters. And half the time, they usually end up like that because they made themselves like that. Like... I mean, it's like, ah yes, I made you specifically to be an important character in this. And then they're just like, now I'm gonna do my own thing. And then them doing their own thing, they end up like somehow a background main character, and it's so weird. Don't know how they managed to do it, but they do. It's like, I designed you for a much bigger role here. Yeah, well, I didn't. So, figure that out, I guess. Yeah, they have, like, Yeah, like they have important roles and stuff, but mostly it's because his sister cousin ended up becoming way more. Yes, yes, yep. I got those too. They're like, that could be interesting. But I don't want to be. How about you check out over there? They're like, they're like the Hollywood names that get put on like the poster to sell the movie, to advertise it. Even though they're like a 5-second cameo in there, but like because their name's on the poster, that's why the movie sells. But like, of the character plot. Also, his sister is technically trans, and that one initial plan was she was a boy, but it made more sense with the planned history that a queen would be more accepted as the ruler, and I wanted more girl characters. So now it kind of ended up that Armada's the token male, and I'm like, yes, token man, yeah, and trans women rap, yes. See, the Circadian Chronicles actually started out like mostly female, with like a small percentage of males, and then most of the women ended up non-binary. The women still greatly outnumber the men, though, somehow. And the non-binaries. There's just women everywhere. The more I think about it, I think Fintel is actually one of only two male, 2.5, technically, I guess, if you count Eric, which I don't. 2.5 main male characters. Okay, but in the goal of destroying women's reputation, Nardala does end up being the cause at the end of the human. Oh my god. Mostly because she was the last human, and she died. Of course. Of course. If you count Eric, which I don't. Look, it's because he pops up for one book. And, like, he's an important character, but he dies in that same book. Like, he's an important character, don't get me wrong, but he's not... literally the antagonist, who's also male, who I guess technically would count as main character, but he's also not... you don't really get much on him. The antagonist appears more and has more going on for him in all of the books than Eric does. He dies. Not a tremendous image. No, literally, though. Literally. He just really should not have been assassinated. That's his thing. He should have just, like, taken one look at, like, the assassination attempt and been like, actually, I survived that. You can't kill me. I'm too awesome. I'm too much of a man's man. But no. Dude shouldn't have been assassinated. He made a choice. I mean, yeah, no, genuinely. And his wife, actually, I'm gonna say that too. At least his wife, well, in Amor Lakai's defense, she is the main character, and she survives to the very end of the series. She survives to the very end of the series before she chooses to get assassinated on purpose to save someone else's life. So, she gets a free pass. Eric does not. He was stabbed in the heart like 5 times. He should have only died after 6. Yeah, exactly. Come on, dude. You're a royal guard. What do you mean you can't handle stab wounds? Okay, you're serious. That's awesome. Well, thank you. I try. It's my original baby of writing. So I've put quite a lot of my brain juices into it. So I kind of hope it's good, but, you know. We'll see when it actually gets written. I just fixed you. That's a move? Yeah. It's like the story is in my head, but, I don't want to connect to that. I want to connect to that. Thank you. Now, if you could load. Like, my series feels like it should be amazing if I ever get it done, but, like, I can't get myself to write it. I don't feel like I'm still... Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I think this is really cool. And it has some cool themes and stuff. But I am not the person who should write it. Which is probably a lie, but... We can have a discussion about our imposter syndrome for our writing abilities later. That's what first drafts are for. But like a low-quality version of the story in my head is probably way better than a high-quality one that never gets written. Yeah, true. I mean, also, like, the low-quality version is at least a start, too. Like, first drafts are better than no drafts. Because the first draft is always going to be really bad. And that's how you improve the story to the better one, I guess. I'm gonna lose my mind. Please work with me here. Work with me here. Finally. Thank you. You worked with me. It's got cool themes and stuff, yeah, I agree, but can I get those themes to make sense? Nah, man, I don't think I can make people cry with Bird Girl. She deserves their tears. Feel that. Also, Bird Girl is now my favorite character. Just solely because I like birds. Bird Girl. I will cry for her. Oh yeah, the last one was just called Bird Girl, the final story. Not gonna lie, it's Bird Girl. Ooh. I love her already. Honestly, that sounds like a baller title for a final book in a series. You just fake them out. Oh my god, not again. If the title is gonna be like, I don't know, like super serious or something and cool, and then it's just Bird Girl, the final story. She doesn't even know her own name for like half the story. Oh, I love her. I love her. She's just a little silly. She has no brain cells. Oh no, it's not faking them out, it's the final story because literally all humans are dead by the end of it. Who can tell stories after that? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I am so confused. Why are you doing this to me? That is the printer app. Why do we even have that app? I don't own a printer. Nor I think does anyone in this household, but it's fine. Who needs printers anyway? Printers are overrated. And also possessed by demons. Just all of them possessed by demons. All of the demons. It will get revealed that most of them died before the story started, but the readers won't know, and Nidala won't know. But I will tell the readers before Bird Girl because I want them to feel sad about her hopeless quest. Yes! Torture the reader! Beast on that he is. Seriously, I want to get this last one because this is the only time depressing stuff has motivated people. Yeah, you gotta write the angst when, like, the vibes are good for the angst, otherwise it's not gonna be good angst. If you need me to be, like, you know, quiet or cheer you on writing, I can. I'm probably gonna get into deep focus mode myself. I'm just gonna erase this. The back button's gonna take too long. Death. I'm so close, I'm almost done. She said that it all was finished years ago. And you won't ever go. Well, I will probably attempt to write then. I'll probably share some of the plans later. I have an entire 10-page text doc that is my attempts to write the entire plot as succinctly as possible while rambling to someone about it. But to be fair, if it happened twice, it happened twice, which is why it's so long. Feel bad. I might have to find mine, but because when I wrote it was back when I was still on Nano, but it should still mostly be accurate. Turn up the hype. This was like the tail end of Nano that it started it. Wait, do you remember that? Yes, I do. That's kind of the plan for an RPGable section. Is to be said in that time period. Nice. Partially because the next time the books pick up, the world is basically destroyed, so nothing in that era affects anything anyway. Nice. All of that. You're kidding me, sir. In the middle of the hype music. I was in the zone. You know, considering it's like 8:30 and I'm running on like 0 hours of sleep, I might just finish the line art and then hop off stream for the night. Just because this thing is getting really difficult. And I should have really figured out a way to fix it. Because I don't know what the frick is going on. sir. Nope. So you're just being annoying for no reason. Okay, there we go. We're back. And I'm going to refresh the now playing because you are so wrong. Hey, still wrong. You're still just okay. You can be wrong. Oh, there you go. Now you're back to right. Good job. I love this song. Why are you doing this to me? Why? What have I done to deserve this treatment? Literally, I have done nothing. Therefore, I cannot have hurt you. So you are punishing me for no reason. And don't you dare try and tell me that me doing literally nothing to you is the reason why your life is ruined. I love talking to programs like they're inanimate objects like they're people. So fun. I sound so sane. You're kidding me. Alrighty, come on. Let me eat. Oh, well, I was saying that Tarmat was the main character of one of the books, but while everyone else says along, this is the plot, these are the major story beats, It's just something happens, I'm not quite sure, but this should be the end state, I guess. An IDK steal it from the Love that. Iconic. Good for him. Good for him, honestly. He doesn't need anything fancy. He just needs the bare minimum. Even his uncle father, who adopts him and isn't even a major character, has more planning and plot than him. Yes. Good. Let him languish. I'm going to kill his app. It's not even letting me. It's not even gonna let me finish this line art, are you? No, you're not. Because you are a bitch. There we go. We should call you a bitch more often. So much of Tarmot's stuff has been reduced to he makes sure Kai L gets her stuff done and he ceases to exist for most of the second book he's in. Iconic. Iconic. True Giga Chad behavior. He gets what he needs to get done. And then makes way for the cool, badass girl boss to surely shine. She deserves that spotlight more. I don't know if she does or not, but I'm gonna assume she does. I'm gonna pretend she does so hard it's gonna be real. Even if it's not. Yeah, I can definitely tell. No, why? In retrospect, even the third book, in which he's the important one, I had to make sure everyone else couldn't steal his role by aging them up a bunch due to aforementioned time travel stuff. Nice. Nice. the fuck? Can you just work? Maybe? A little? For me? Because I'm asking super nice. Please? Please. Okay, I think this is just actually like straight up just no longer working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. So it's just not working. I think that means we might. I think that's OBS's way of saying we're done. I tried like 3 or 4 times to get it back, and it just was not going back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some time either tomorrow or tonight fixing this. Anyway, no more stream. No, I am tired. I'm running on like 0 sleep. I'm gonna like go and get ready for bed, and then if I'm ready, if I'm like still awake enough, I might poke around OBS a bit, but dunno. Anyway, hopefully I will stream again next week. Not next Friday, I don't think, but like sometime next week. Yeah, you should definitely sleep today. Sleeping is important. Anyway, hope y'all have a good rest of your night. Get some sleep, drink some water, stretch the legs, go touch grass or something if it's still advisable to touch grass. Good night. I'm gonna try to see if I can find someone to raid. Hang on. Okay, but I've lasted on 1 hour of sleep so far today. Yeah, I mean, so sort of so have I, but like, doesn't mean you should. Okay, can't rate anyone that I know. So, I guess I'm just gonna like let y'all go.